Hello, this is Nicola Lalev again. In this early morning, I hope you hear me well because it seems I have a frog in my throat today. Uh, so, the topic of today is architectural capture and how to do it correctly and fast in AutoCAD and Free Sketch. Architecture capture is actually the basis of our work, especially when concerning existing buildings. And even if the design is new, we need to make correct measurements of the existing trees, other buildings, and so on. So the first thing we've got to make is of course photos on the site, and then while being there we make sketches like this one. This is the design sketch for today. It's a recent architectural site actually. We did it yesterday while um, while taking measurements of client's apartment. As you can see, the entrance is there. There is a small corridor, which is a bit inconvenient as the neighbor actually uh, uh, enters his apartment from this door, which makes some conflicting space, and especially so because the client is a the clients are a young couple with a small child, so it's inappropriate to have such a layout, but for now this is the existing situation. As you can see, it's a very rough draft. Um, we have simply taken the measurements of each room, horizontal and vertical, as far as my view is concerned, because the paper is actually rotated 90 degrees. The basis of architectural sketching and taking measurements is to have one or two heights in the building taken. I've done this in circles, and every room, no matter what it is, has to have at least two measurements, one horizontal and vertical, and any irregular geometry, in case columns are located in the room and they're visible, or just walls that don't intersect properly. Even some holes in walls decorating, it has to be taken note of. So this is the rough draft I did on the site, and when I came back to the office I redrew it to make it much clearer, and this is what the final result is. As you can see, it represents the existing situation much more clearly. The walls are painted in red, as I've missed one there, but no big deal. Uh, the windows are in blue, uh, and their measurements too are in the same color. All room measurements are in black, and other elements like this railing here. This is a balcony obviously, and this is the railing for it. So it's quite clear what the apartment represents, and now we have to digitize it in AutoCAD so that further architectural design can take place. but of course for fast drawing we need good bases like this one. We have taken three heights. You can see the corridor here, the red bubble, in the storage room here, and in the uh, auxiliary space here. So yes, the dogs are pretty tempted to come in the office, but I won't let them for now. Excuse me for the disturbance in the background. So now we must draw this quickly. So I will open an Autocad drawing in the background, and now first we have to start up the program. Okay, we first need to open an existing template. Let's see what have we got here. Architectural template is okay. So this is it. So what have we predefined in this template? Of course, you can think about that clearly. The layers are very few, but to our needs. For instance, 0C1 is used to indicate dash line. So now as we look at the sketch, we can see obviously um, we need to start from the walls. So the layer new W is used for walls. We make it the active layer. You can do this by going to properties and seeing what layer is active here, or just simply from this menu or from the layer properties. The layer with the green tick is the active layer. So I will use my shortcuts. Don't be misled by them. They're just for my convenience. You can use the system shortcuts. For instance, now I will draw some lines. The shortcut for line is L on the keyboard on Mac and Windows, and in my case I've made it the numeric input 1. So whenever I um, press 1, I will start drawing lines. I will show you now with L. In my case, L is Lisp files. So it will not work to be for lines. And now we have to be careful with this one. Oh no, the dog is actually quite irritating, but we cannot do anything else today. So see you in the next recording, and it's quite funny to end like this, but in the next recording we'll draw the actual AutoCAD drawing and make it simple and quick. Thanks for watching, and see you again.